Oh my god, we got the Dragon of the Month already! Look at that, like 1 day and 23-hour breeding time. So we actually bred him on like the second day that he was available pretty much, which is very nice luck. But obviously he's got a lot of waiting time before we can actually use him. So he's done breeding, so let's pop him into our hatchery. Oh, and we got the seasonal sweetness badge as well. Well, I'll pop that on my Android account. Why the heck not? We've got like nothing better to use. So there we go. There is the Furnace Dragon's 2-day and 9-hour long hatching time. I mean, the egg looks very weird still, but I mean, we've still got another 2 days to have to wait until we actually see him. Gosh darn it, I can't handle these long hatching times. And on top of getting the Dragon of the Month, we did also manage to breed the Sparkler Dragon on our second attempt, even though we already have a Sparkler Dragon. So actually our breeding luck has been pretty good over the last few days or so. So, you know, DML, thank you. But if you do want to give me the Furnace Dragon on our main account as well, that would be fabulous. So I'm waiting on that. But in other event-related news, currently in the Turf War event, we are just before the Sparkler Dragon fight, and admittedly I was awake throughout most of the night, which is, like, the only reason we're up to here. But I was thinking, do you want to see me put on a few gems and just speed through a couple of these rounds, just to, you know, get an idea of how it properly works, the required elements and stuff, or would you rather me just go around at a normal pace? I don't know, I guess I'll leave the choice up to you. You can decide whether I put on a few gems or not. Because if I do, I'll probably only put on like, I don't know, what gem offers do we have? We do have a gem sale, but it isn't really worth it. Like, if you're gonna buy any gems, you should pretty much always buy the clam. Because you get 550 on initial purchase, but then you get 1600 grand total. So even though you have to be a little bit more patient, when do you actually need 1600 gems just outright? Pretty much never. And you get just under the same amount of gems as you do for £41 worth. So it is definitely worth it. Oh, and apparently I haven't even been participating in the Crowded Nursery event. Good job. We will be hatching our Puzzle Dragon very soon. I'm not going to do it quite yet. We will do it very soon though, so you know, you won't have to be waiting too much longer. But in other DML stuff and related news, I did mention before that, you know, we do have a spare apprentice slot now. Someone became my apprentice and then left immediately, so I don't know, maybe they were just trying to troll and goof and gaff or something. So if you don't want to add it, use add to become my apprentice. And did this actually work? Oh my goodness. Earlier, I was sat here for a couple of minutes trying to get that button to work, but it's finally worked. So, hello, our new apprentice here. So, I guess we will... These quests suck. Whatever, we'll get them to finish 2 quests on the to-do list, because they're not too difficult at this level. So, hello there, apprentice. If you need any help, let me know. There we go. That should do him for now. Let's hope he actually speaks to us. Doesn't just ignore us and is like, okay, well, I guess we basically don't have an apprentice now. Haha. Fantastic. I am happy that we've managed to breed a few things. It's just, I want things on my main account as well. As much as I appreciate getting the Dragons of the Month on either account, I do kind of want them on my main. Sometimes. Not that we really need it, because we already have the plushie dragon on our main account here. So technically we don't need the furnace on this account, but I wouldn't mind it. I would not mind having it. And I have like something on my thumb. What the heck is this? I don't know, it's like fluff or something. I could feel it while I was touching the mouse. It was, it's creepy. Very creepy. Oh, and you gave me a gem. Thank you. Thank you, sweet Iron Fire Dragon. I appreciate it. So, you know, I am trying my best to help out in the clan events. You should too if you're in a clan. You know, if you're someone that ignores the clan events, why don't you make it this week? to be the week that you come back, do some hard work, get yourself some card packs. I don't know what your clan situation is like. I mean, we have definitely, since the Grand Purge, as I like to call it, we have actually been gaining a lot of points, and had a lot more people actually active in the clan. So, overall, I think the choice to purge was a good choice. And I haven't seen anyone complain so far that I removed them when they were still playing. So, I guess that means that everyone that I removed, for the most part, probably wasn't playing the game anymore. Which is great. Great news. And, oh god, we can't do any of this ruined stuff. I'm gonna have to put on VIP at some point, and then hope that we can refresh some of these ruined dragons, because, oh god, without having refreshers on the ruins, actually doing the ruin exploration is one of, like, the worst things in this game. I mean, they should at least give one refresh for free. That's my opinion. Just if you don't have VIP, just give one free refresh a day. Is that really a lot to ask for? Just one? I don't think that's a lot. It's like how I still am adamant that everyone should have access to the gold vault, and nobody should have to play that stupid training minigame. Because now, if we want to go and train up, I don't know, Joko, we have to pay the money for it, and then we have to play this, which is arguably the worst minigame slash thing in DML. Come on, where's the next little girl? There we go. I wanted to cancel out of it quickly. But that is like the worst minigame imaginable in DML. I can't stand it. And the higher the level your dragons are, the longer the minigame lasts. Which I guess makes sense, because, you know, the more knowledgeable and the stronger you are, the more time it takes to perfect your skills. So I can understand it in that way. But what I can't understand is why the actual minigame itself sucks so bad. That's what I don't understand. I'm not a fan. I am not a fan of the minigames, okay? You probably already gathered, but I am not a fan. So, and I just feel bad for everyone that has to sit there and do that every single time they want to add some training to their dragons. It ain't fair. You know, sometimes I do just sit here and I think, I wish DML was not a pay-to-win game. I wonder how different it would be. Probably wouldn't be running, because they'd make, like, no money out of it, but still. You know, just a thought. And actually, speaking of pay-to-win events, I haven't actually talked about this yet, but with this new Turf War event, I believe the math on this event was something along the lines of, to do 4 rounds of this event, you can sleep for a max of 6 to 7 hours per night only, and then you can't miss any resets if you want to do this. So you have to be on time every 2 hours, you have to sleep for 6 hours or less every night to actually finish it. So essentially this is a pay-to-win event. And Gameloft have said, yeah, well, pay-to-win's only if it's literally, physically impossible. And I mean, 6 hours a night is not enough for some people. You know, 6 to 7 hours of sleep is the average, and I'd say that's the minimum that you should set for, like, a sleeping period during an event. But there has to be some extra leeway on the top. You can't just say, okay, the only time that you can ever not be on the dot there to redo your battles is while you are sleeping. So if you decide to, I don't know, go out one day, for example, it is my birthday on the 12th of this month, and I am probably not going to be here over the weekend at all. So the chances of me finishing the event are, like, close to 0, unless I am awake every single night this week. So, you know, we just had a good Dragon's Delight event, or as good as it's ever been. And now they're making it, they're they're sort of going downhill again, so I'm starting to lose a little bit of faith here. So, the positive thing to take from this event, though, is the fact that to skip the battles in this event, it doesn't cost a lot of gems, but you also have to refresh elements if it doesn't require the elements that you want it to require. So then it leads me to think, well, it's obviously going to take much longer than 2 hours for every battle later on, surely, unless you have divines. So, I don't know. I think the boss challenge could have been good, but I don't think they've done it in the right way. And why is my voice doing this? Every day, when I wake up, I always get a cold, usually. And now I don't have a cold, but my throat feels like it's... You know when you get a sore throat, and then you can, like, barely speak? It sort of feels like that, except it's not. And I'll drink, and I'll drink, and I'll drink, but it won't make my throat any better. So why throat? What do you want me to do to fix you? Do you want me to have cough sweets for the rest of my life? Am I just gonna go raspy and sound like an old woman? Is it happening? At the age of 19? Soon to be 20? Please no. I would definitely not appreciate that if that were to happen. So game, I know that I am struggling to speak over you sometimes, but I'm trying my best. I don't know, maybe I just need to drink like 7 liters of water. Maybe that will help. Maybe. I mean, I don't drink enough as it is. Some days I just forget to eat and drink as a whole, almost. I'll have like 2 glasses of a drink and then that'll be it, because I just forget so much. Which shouldn't happen. Don't be like me. Like I said last time, do what I say, not what I do. It's the best advice you can ever be given. So, like I said, let me know, do you think I should speed up this turf war event so that we can have a chance of getting this turf dragon, and so that I can help you out with some of the later tiers? I don't know, I'll see. We'll see what everyone thinks, but until the next time, I will see you then.